Okay. Well, as we've tried to get more cameras involved here, we've met various challenges. The latest was that the iPad supporting the technology got too hot. But you haven't missed much. Lead off 8-pitch walk administered by Dexter Erdman. Erdman, your pitcher to start here. There is a high, hard hit ball to center, but Dahlberg right underneath it. Dahlberg hardly had to move at all. He's 13 for 13 this year in center field and make it 14 for 14. So Erdman, your pitcher. Let's meet your defense here. Hibbing at catcher, Lucas Dressler at third, Elijah Deerdorf at short, Finn Burrell at second, Graydon Bancroft at first. There's a strike from Erdman. In left field, you got Joey Franzen. Center is Landon Dahlberg. Right field, St. Berger. And in the dugout here to start, Ethan Danielson. Thanks to the 5 of you who have tuned in here. Sorry for the technical difficulties to begin. Official start time about 2:55. Look at that sponsor in center field. Keen Construction. There's a ball outside. Runner does steal second despite the throwdown from Hibbing. So Erdman on the mound here comes into today having hurled 166 pitches. He's second on the team with 9 strikeouts and the top ERA. There's a high fly ball to right field. St. Berger fields it cleanly. Hits the relay to Burrell. And we got 2 outs. Nice job by our outfield. 2 for 2. Somewhat difficult catch there for Berger with the wind blowing in. That'll bring up the number 4 batter. We're playing the Ankeny Storm, so this is legitimately a storm versus storm battle. There's a strike from Erdman. Erdman strikes at a clip of 62%. That's good for second best on the team. And again, whether skill or luck or all of the above, his ERA is 4.6, which means he averages about half run per inning. Case in point, 2 outs, runner on first, 50% chance he scores, 50% chance he doesn't. So 2 strikes on the batter here. Erdman trying to get out of the inning with no runs. Picks a good time to pitch a non-fastball. Typically in pitching, when you need a strike, you go to a fastball. If you don't need a strike, you try something silly like a curve or a change or a slider or the Joey Franzen knuckleball. Try to get you a little closer there on camera. Yeah, again, our iPad that was going to support the 3 cameras overheated. There's a pop fly to Lucas Dressler on third base. And Ames Storm, 0 runs allowed.
Right left field, Finn. Good.
Good catch, Saint. Let's go get him, Colt man.
Everybody out.
Let's go. Time him up. Time him up.
Hey, you look at the catcher. Listen to the catcher. When you're good, just make sure you're moving, because
Hey guys, get out. Let's go. Hurry up.
Okay, so here we go, bottom of the first. Ames Storm with the very rare scoreless top of the first. This is Elijah Deerdorf up to bat. Deerdorf batting .533. Swing and a miss on that one.
sit back, move up in the box. Let's go, Eli.
Left-handed catcher. Ball low and outside. Deerdorf 1 of 2 with a home run this season. Leads the team in runs with 13. Swing and a miss. Quickly down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good chatter from the dugout. Ball high. Deerdorf currently ranked #1 in the state of Iowa for long jump, track and field event. There's a ball high, so just like we did, just like in the top of the first, the leadoff batter with a full count. And Deerdorf is going to walk to get things started. Deerdorf team leader in stolen bases with 15. So let's bring up Lucas Dressler. Lucas batting .462 this year. #2 on the team with 10 runs. And Deerdorf will steal. And he is in. I don't know if there's ever been a better stealer of bases in the pop-up department. It's a real, stealing bases is part timing, part speed, part quick burst, and part sliding. The ball outside to Dressler. In the sliding department, there's none better than Deerdorf. He can get under the tag and at the same time pop up and be ready to go to the next base if the ball gets past the fielder. There's a ball low to Dressler. On deck, Finn Burrell. Strike the Dressler. If you're new to the program, coaches on third base, Justin Dahlberg, and on first base, Luke Deerdorf. There's a ball high, and Dressler will be walked. So this will bring up Finn Burrell, and we're already going to have a meeting at the mound. Burrell, last season in Double-A, hit .592. Just a sensational accomplishment, .592. And this year, the pitching mound's a few feet further back. The base paths are a little bit bigger. The arms are a little bit stronger. So don't know that any of the boys will see .592 this year. Nonetheless, Burrell, your team leader in RBIs with 13, takes a ball high. Still got Deerdorf on second and Dressler on first. And Deerdorf is going to steal third. And yet again, best in the business at the pop-up slide. That's as tough as it gets, folks. Stealing third with a left-handed catcher going up against a left-handed batter. I'd be really curious to know if Dahlberg was aware of that or if he just thinks that highly of Deerdorf's speed. I would guess the latter. But when a left-handed catcher has zero obstruction and can throw to a much closer base than third base, that is the toughest base to steal in baseball, and Deerdorf just did it. Good for 17 stolen bases on the year for Elijah. Meanwhile, Lucas Dressler stole second, so 2 ducks on the pond here for Burrell, and Burrell is going to pop it to the moon. Shortstop under it. Shortstop makes it dramatic. Third time already this game I've seen a fielder put 2 hands on their glove. That makes everyone born 1985 and later happy. So this will bring up Colton Hibbing. Colton batting .375. Leads the team, him and Bancroft each with 3 doubles. And Hibbing is going to poke one down, third. And he will be out, but score Deerdorf. Nice play by the third baseman there from Ankeny. So Ames leads 1-0 on the Hibbing RBI. 2 outs. This is Graydon Bancroft. Takes one inside. Graydon at lunch today announced he plans to hit 25 home runs this year. Takes a ball high. Thanks to the 11 of you tuning in already here. We are 1/5 the way through. Bancroft with a strike. So again, bottom of the first, Ames leads 1-0. Deerdorf with run number 14 on the season. Bancroft, big swing. For strike 2, I think Bancroft might be using a wooden bat. The idea being that the pitcher is a bit slower. And Bancroft puts the bat out there, gets over the second baseman's head. That'll score Dressler from third. Gives Bancroft RBI 11. on the season. Now he's just 2 behind Burrell. Bancroft turned to the teammates as he was running to first base and stuck his tongue out because they were giving him grief for hitting with a wooden bat. So this is Landon Dahlberg up to bat. Landon hitting .423. That's good for 3rd best on the team. He and Hibbing with the fewest strikeouts, just 3 all year. Bancroft on first, looking athletic. Taking such a big lead that the catcher thought about throwing down, opts not to. Dahlberg, number 3 on the team in stolen bases. Be great to get him on. Dahlberg checked his swing there. Home plate umpire asked second base for his opinion. Second base umpire said he didn't go. Now Dahlberg takes one down the middle. 3 balls, 1 strike. That was a take pitch. And Dahlberg does swing at that one, so we'll have a full count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Ames leads 2-0. And Bancroft is going to steal second, but that'll be taken away from him in the record books because Dahlberg is walked. Well, another meeting here. I think we're going to have a pitching change. We'll swap the pitcher for left fielder and take a break here, let the phone cool down a little bit. Two zero.
No, 2-0. 2-0.
Yep. It's kind of fun playing Ankeny, huh?
What was that who we were playing?
I think so. Ankeny Centennial, or yeah, it's an Ankeny Centennial Storm.
Okay. You know, it's just it'd be so nice if everyone just said like 8.
I know. I
I
know.
remember who we were playing.
I know. Totally agree. The prospects.
Yeah, I bet you can just find it.
All right, Dexter Erdman ready to go here. He'll take a ball high. Ooh, second base. Says he went around. So the new pitcher for Ankeny ahead in the count, 1 strike, no balls. Erdman batting .400, leads the team in walks with 9. Takes a second strike. It'll take a lot for him to walk this go-round. And Erdman down on 3 pitches. So we'll go to the second inning. Gonna put the phone in the shade, let it cool down a little bit. Be right back. You guys okay if I'm here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Gotta keep the phone cool.
Keep the trash talk to a minimum, though.
You guys better keep the trash talk to them.
Hey, good throw, Golden. Perfect. Good throw, good pop. Let's go, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We go defense. Ready to move.
Okay, so here we go. Top of 2. Batter number 5 for the Ankeny Storm. Ball high there. Let's check your defense. You got Hibbing at catcher for the second straight game. Dressler at third. Deerdorf at short. Burrell at second. Bancroft at first. There is a swing and a miss. Administered by Erdman. In left field, Joseph John Jingleheimer Schmidt Franzen. Center field Dahlberg. Right field St. Berger. There is a second strike from Erdman. In the bench here, Ethan Danielson. And if you're wondering, Ian Nelson being a good brother at his sister's graduation party. Foul ball. And Erdman throws strikes at a clip of 62%. And there's a beautiful hit by the Ankeny batter. Very good at bat by him. Nice job by Coach Deerdorf. Saying, hey, keep pitching strikes. That is all we can ask Erdman to do. Sometimes that's where the ball goes, just right up the middle. So, second straight inning, leadoff runner aboard for Ankeny. This will bring up a lefty, batter number 6 in their lineup, wearing number 34. Strike, or ball just a little bit outside there from Erdman. Ball inside there. Nice job by Hibbing. Sometimes as catchers, they can make it look like the ball's getting past him in an effort to get the runner at first to try to go to second. In this case, runner didn't bite. Looks like Hibbing and Bancroft might have a throw down. Ready to go.
Good idea, good idea, good idea.
Hibbing throws down to first, to no avail. Good job by St. Berger. Coming over to back that one up.
Here we go, Dex. Midfield ready. Turn up the middle.
There's a high hit ball to shallow center. Dahlberg closing in. Dahlberg once again with 2 hands is able to get it. That's 2 outs for Dahlberg, who improves his fielding percent to 15 of 15 on the season. I'm no mathematician, but I think that's 100%.
Sarah told me to go in and get some Gatorade.
Yeah, or maybe wait in between batters.
Yeah, that's maybe.
That's good. There's a strike from Erdman.
How many outs are there?
That's a good question. We were just about to count the outs. Just 1 this inning.
On the center.
Yeah. So last inning, Berger had 1, Dahlberg had 1. There's a hard hit ball in between short and third. Dressler can't get there. Deerdorf can't get there. So runner on first will advance to second. Ankeny with runners on first and second. Still just 1 out. Dressler had the third out that last inning. So Dressler with an out. Dahlberg with 2. Berger with 1. There's a hard hit ball in between first and second. So Berger's gonna chase that one down.
Hey, Finn, after that, you gotta sprint back, all right? It's been a hard play, but you gotta sprint back. You're good.
There is a blooper that's going to go over Burrell's head.
Coming up,
That'll
throw it,
score the
throw it!
runner from second. Berger
No throw!
closes hard. And back-to-back bloop hits for Ankeny.
We're good. Got one out.
So 2-2, the score, still just one out. Ankeny again with runners on first and second.
Good try.
Ball high. There's a foul ball.
We go defense.
There's a hard hit ball. It'll fall in right field. Berger gliding to his right is able to field it pretty well. Runner from second will again score. Back-to-back hits to right field. Usually an indication that Erdman's pitching hard. Hibbing calls out the plan of attack should Ankeny try the double steal here.
Cover, Dax, cover.
Ball in the dirt there. Runner won't advance from third, but the runner from first does score. So Ankeny with runners on second and third, still just one out. Top of the second. Ames down 3-2 in a bit of trouble here.
Good stop.
Special thanks to Gwen Burrell, the twin sister of second baseman Finn, who just came over to point out that Ankeny with their top of the order right now. There's a foul ball.
Heads up. Hey, right side be ready.
So I believe we've got 0 balls, 2 strikes here. Batter's going to foul that one off. This first base coach for Ankeny, it's quite the treat. He makes a grunting sound every time the foul ball lands. And and a nice play by Hibbing. Beautiful play by Hibbing. Great job. So Hibbing not only catches the third strike. Oh, okay. Nope, I was wrong. I was wrong there. So what happened was,
two out.
with first base open, the ball was in the dirt, and therefore it was live. So Hibbing could have thrown down to first to get the batter out, but instead Hibbing caught the runner trying to come home from third and was able to get him in a rundown successfully. So we'll credit that one to Hibbing. And we would have traded a runner on third for first any day of the week if it meant we got an extra out. So no strikeout for Erdman, but a positive play nonetheless. There is a hard hit ball to left field. That'll drop. It's fielded not super cleanly by Franzen. Runner from second will score yet again. So 2 outs. top of the second. We're in minute 38 of the 100-minute contest. Ball high. There's a hard hit ball up the middle, and it is fielded by Deerdorf with a force out at second. Nice job by Elijah cleaning that one up. So 4 runs in, Ames down 4-2, heading into the bottom of the second. We'll take a break. Okay, so here we go, bottom of 2. 40 minutes in to the game. Ames will see or send Ethan Danielson, St. Berger, and Joey Franzen to the plate. Danielson looks at a ball there. Swing and a miss there for Ethan. It's well documented. Ethan's father still holds the Ames Middle School discus record. 3 members of the Ames Storm made that record book this week in track and field action. Danielson takes another ball. That ball just a little low. Ball a little bit high. So Danielson aboard with a leadoff walk. This will bring up St. Berger. Thank you to the 13 of you tuning in. Sorry we couldn't have the multi-angle. Turns out those iPads are pretty sensitive to heat. So Ethan Danielson on first. St. Berger takes a strike. Again, the Storm without the services of Ian Nelson this match. Ian's sister having a graduation open house. Ball outside there. Danielson not going at first. Ball low. There's a strike right down the middle. And Berger down on the strikes. So to bring up Joey Franzen, Joseph John, JJ. Joey with a hit in each of the last 2 games. For the Storm, swing and a miss there. Franzen pitched earlier today. Ball high. Elijah Deerdorf, leadoff batter on deck. Pretty perfect day today. Mid-80s, little to no wind. Ball inside there to Franzen. Franzen very popular with the boys. Takes one low. Pretty good umpire here, very quiet. Doesn't give us the count much. He's probably just hot and tired. Swing and a miss there for Franzen. Franzen down on strikes. So Elijah Deerdorf comes to the plate. Comes into today the only player batting above 500. Takes an off-speed pitch outside. Elijah did walk earlier. Score 4-2. Deerdorf 1 of 2 on the team with a home run this year. Could tie it up with a swing of the bat. Takes a strike there. Danielson starting to worry about sunburn on first base. Been there for a while, it seems like. Ball outside. Two balls, one strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Team's down 4-2. 48 minutes into the game. Elijah swings at one upstairs. Words of wisdom coming from his father at first base. Gotta protect. Words of encouragement from Colton in the dugout. Elijah, this is your pitcher. Danielson steals second. E-Money, as we call him. Have to call him E-Money because Elijah Deardorff and Ethan Danielson both have the same initials. I needed a way to differentiate the two EDs. And Deardorff down on the strikes. And we'll go to the top of the third. Take a break here, let the phone cool down a little bit.
We go defense. Check. 4, 5, 6.
Okay, thanks to the 15 of you tuning in. We are 51 minutes into the game here, just crossed the halfway point, and Dexter Erdman on the mound here facing batters number 4, 5, and 6 from Ankeny. Again, Erdman comes into today with the second best strike percent. He throws him at a clip of 62%, only Ian Nelson better. Case in point, Erdman ahead in the count here, 2 strikes, no balls. Erdman on that school record 4x800 team this week. Hibbing tried to frame that one. That was a good spot when you're ahead in the count. 2 strikes, no balls. It's not a good idea to just throw it right down the plate again. And Erdman with the changeup is gonna get the strikeout. And for the first time ever, folks, Ames Storm throws it around the horn. That's fun to see. So let's see if we can do our outs here. I know Dahlberg's got 2, Berger's got 1, Dressler's got 1, Hibbing's got 1. There's a hard hit ball right to Bancroft. And Bancroft, as he will remind you if you let him, has incredible speed. Is able to get the unassisted out at first there. Oh, Deardorff had the out last game to get us out of that jam. So we should have 8 outs so far this game. Hibbing 1, Dressler 1, Deardorff 1, Bancroft 1, Dahlberg 2. Erdman, of course, a strikeout, and Berger 1. So that's fun. 7 players have gotten the 8 outs so far. And there's a pop fly right at Deerdorf. And folks, Dexter Erdman is going to have an under 13 pitch inning. Great inning, Dex.
Hey, good job, guys. Hey, good work, good work. Good work, good work. What?
Hey, we didn't miss the throw.
Put someone else on the mound for that 3 innings.
Who's up? On the inning?
I'm still figuring out the defense. Hey, we're down 2. Let's go get those back right here. Let's go. Get hits.
I think this guy only throws fastball straight though.
Actually, yeah, let's have Brady.
No, you're JV2.
No, we can. You know, in our first game, so mad.
Well, he said we couldn't.
Well, he said just tell the coach when it's pitching. I promise I
All you, man.
Gatorade, isn't it?
Yeah.
Surprising.
Yeah, man. We don't mess around.
Dexter, he's going to find a way to give up a 3-run home run on a solo shot.
Special thanks to Dr. Sarah Bancroft for the 5-gallon tub of Gatorade, even the umpire enjoying it today, as is yours truly. Okay, folks, we got a fun one here. Bottom of the third, 55 minutes into the game. Ames Storm versus Ankeny Storm, and Ames will bring their 2, 3, 4 hitters to the plate. Dressler, Burrell, and Hibbing.
Let's go, Lucas!
Dressler came into today with the #1 on base percentage.
Let's go, Lucas! Good cut!
Good cut on a hard fastball thrown by the pitcher. Another good swing there. Probably no way you can tell right now, but Coach Dahlberg has the smallest sliver of shade on his third base box. There's a huge light pole providing just the slightest relief from the sun. And Dressler is going to send a slow roller to short, and a beautiful play by the shortstop, but a more beautiful job of running by Dressler. Shortstop charged it hard, fielded it cleanly, fielded it one-handed, but Dressler able to beat it out with some good speed there. So Ames again with their leadoff runner aboard, third straight inning. They've achieved that. This is Finn Burrell at the plate, lefty. He'll take one low. Burrell, your team leader in home runs and RBIs. Takes a strike right down Main Street there. RBI, if you don't know, stands for run batted in. Very important statistic. It's at higher levels of baseball, you don't necessarily try to get on base as much as you might just try to advance a runner or hit a runner in. Swing and a miss there from Burrell. Good piece of base running from Dressler, who thought about going, but ultimately the passed ball did not go much past the catcher. Now Dressler does go. Burrell is down on strikes. So let's bring up Colton Hibbing. looking for his second RBI of the day. Trying to score Dressler from second, cut into this lead. 4-2, Ames down. Hitting takes one outside. Dressler not being held too hard there. And hitting is going to crush one to left field. And that'll be caught. Best hit of the day, but right at the left fielder. Best hit of the day for him, but right at the left fielder. So this will bring up Graydon Bancroft. Bancroft on a bit of a roll here. Starting to really heat up. Takes a strike. Using the wood bat again. Bancroft fouls that one off. Thanks to the 16 of you tuning in here. Only 8 off the record. Bancroft takes a ball on deck. Landon Dahlberg. Bancroft fouls that one off, so bottom of 3, Ames down 4-2. 2 outs. Dressler on second. And Bancroft hits one through short and third. Dahlberg sends Dressler from second. And Dressler is thrown out at the plate. That was an excellent throw from the left fielder to gun down Dressler at home. And speaking of Dressler, he's going to go in at pitcher. So we'll go to the top of the 4th.
They were trying to pitch inside, just outside of the
Dressler just said to the coaches, they only make good throws when I'm running. Okay, here we go. Top of the fourth. Aim still down 4-2. Coaches had to pull Erdman in order to save him for tomorrow. You cannot throw more than 3 innings and still be available the next day. So let's recheck the defense here. Erdman in left, Dahlberg in center, Berger in right, Bancroft at first, Danielson at second, Deerdorf at short, Burrell back at third, Dressler on the mound, and Hibbing catching. Dressler is your pitcher. He's in there for a strike. He is going to throw 51% strikes. And you might see 1 or 2 runs an inning on average come in. We're in minute 64 of the 100-minute game. In the background there, you can see Ankeny going to their bullpen, warming up another pitcher. There's a strike from Dressler. Ball low. Full count. I'd love getting that leadoff runner out. And there's going to be a hard hit ball right through short and third. So a quick meeting at the mound between Hibbing and Dressler.
There you go, turn the middle, turn the middle.
So leadoff runner for Ankeny aboard.
Going.
Runner will go. Hibbing will throw down. And gets past Deerdorf, Danielson, Fields. Runner is safe.
There you go, D. Play it one, looking back, play it one.
There's a hard hit ball at the second baseman, Ethan Danielson. Very nice, crisp play from Danielson. Second.
Good job, good play. Here we go, one out. Good job, good job.
So 1 out, runner advances to
Hey, hard
third.
hit, looking back, hard hit, looking back. Great. Play up, play. You get something hard, I want you looking 3. Come on, 9. Ethan up. Foul? Foul?
That one hit the nub of the bat. And this is the quietest umpire we have had all year.
We got to eat. What do you get ahead? What do you get ahead?
So 1 strike on the batter here. A little bit of pressure on Hibbing and Dressler to not let one get past him.
Stop. Good pick. Good pick.
One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a blooper to center that Dahlberg is not going to get to. And runner from third will score. So let's recount our outs. We have 10 today. 1 from Hibbing. 1 from Dressler. 2 from Deerdorf. Ooh, runner's going to go. And
One.
that one gets past Deerdorf. So we got Hibbing with an out, Dressler with an out, Deerdorf with 2, Danielson with 1, Bancroft with 1, Berger with 1, Dahlberg with 2, Erdman with a strikeout. Those are your 10 today. So Deerdorf and Dahlberg each with 2. Them's your leaders. In the dugout here, Joey. We're in minute 69. It's the top of the 4th. Thank you to the 16 of you tuning in. There's a strike just low. Again, Dressler pitches strikes at a clip of 51%. 4th best earned run average of the 10 who've pitched this year. There's a strike. Ooh, runner's going to steal 3rd. There is a dribbler to Bancroft.
Lucas. You gotta look back. You keep looking once and then they go. You gotta look back. Change up your cadence.
Bancroft with his 2nd out of the day. Good piece of coaching there from Deerdorf. Tells Dressler, who's not an experienced pitcher, to look back more than once because the base runners were able to figure out he was only looking once. Base running path a bit plugged right now unless these guys want to try to steal home. There's a strike from Dressler. Goes foul. It's a very critical point in the game here. Ames Storm down 5-2. But runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. And there is a very hard hit ball. Foul. This is a tall 8th grader at the plate. And if you can't see this in the background, Erdman just threw in that ball from left field. And for whatever reason, Burrell was not able to field it. And it hit the base runner in the ankle. There's a ball blown away. Yep, Coach Dahlberg called it there. Good spot. Head in the count. That's a nice place to put it. See if he just chases it out of the zone. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We need a strikeout here. And that is exactly what we did not need. Now it is.
What, 2?
So some good base running there from Ankeny. A hard hit ball by number 12. Scores the runner from 3rd. Erdman in left, charges it well. Zips it into 1st. Almost gets the base runner out. Meanwhile, the runner from 1st steals or goes for 2. Burrell zips it down to Danielson.
Great throw. Great throw.
That one was late. Hibbing just tried throwing down on that one. Throw was on the money, but again, Base runner alert. Ball high. There's a high hit ball to center, and Dahlberg is going to get his 3rd out of the game. No better investment in sunglasses than those that Landon Dahlberg owns. He is still perfect on the year. On plays that would warrant an error, he has not dropped one this year. Perfect. 16 for 16 in center field there. Speaking of fielding, we'll address that later.
You gotta frame that throw. That could have been any better of a throw. I mean, he didn't move his glove. It was perfect.
It's good base running though. The guy got back.
I just couldn't believe he didn't even move his glove.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, I definitely had that guy at third base. He like put his fingers under my glove after I recorded.
Blue, we got about 2:55 start time. Sound right?
252.
2:52.
28 minutes left.
Okay. Hello, Fallon.
Thanks for giving Tom this umbrella. It's been really nice because she was already like.
Good. We thought about getting it for the iPad, but
Yeah, my phone gets a little bit wet when it's too hot and just slow it down.
yeah.
Fallon slows down.
I love it. Okay, so here we go. Bottom of 4. Landon Dahlberg up to bat. Landon, 3rd best batting average on the team right now, 423. Swing and a miss.
You got it, dude.
There's a 2nd strike. Now, we don't want to do the, reverse psychology thing here, but Dahlberg does lead the team with the fewest strikeouts, only 3 this year. Yep, I did it.
All right, man. All right, Dex.
Dahlberg down on strikes.
Proud of you guys.
So here we go, Dexter Erdman. Up to bat. Dexter batting 400 on the year. I'll foul that one off. Gwen Burrell going to get that. Gwen Burrell. Erdman takes one inside there. Umpire very consistent today, although very quiet. Hard to know what the count is, etc. There's a hard thrown ball by the pitcher. This pitcher, boy, I tell you what, you talk about the ranges in puberty. He has got a rack of shoulders and a chain necklace. And there's a beautiful changeup thrown to Erdman, and back-to-back batters are down on strikes. So, we're in minute 81. I don't know what this visit to the mound is about. Maybe the Ankeny coach is coming out to offer a quick shave. Offer some smokes. Yep, I think their pitcher has to run and register for the military. So we'll have a pitching change. In all seriousness, Ankeny clearly wanting to conserve their man-child's arm for bracket action tomorrow. And so they'll bring in a lefty, their third pitcher of the day. First two warm-up pitches have been in the dirt. So this, well played here by the Ankeny coach. You know, he seizes the opportunity with 2 outs, nobody on, in order to bring in maybe a weaker pitcher, as back-to-back-to-back pitches are in the dirt there. How am I doing?
You're excellent.
Oh.
Amber says the pitcher is Katie Newman's son. How about that? It's kind of fun.
But did he have a mustache? This is fun. Ames versus Ankeny. Don't get this matchup a whole lot. So after several warm-up pitches in the dirt, the pitcher number 31 for Ankeny deals a strike, his first at bat, or his first pitch to Danielson. There's the ball in the dirt like we saw. So again, we are in the bottom of the fourth. Ames leads 6-2. I'm sorry, Ames down 6-2. But we have 2 outs, nobody on. Ethan Danielson up to bat, St. Berger on deck. Ball in the dirt there. And Ethan Danielson has his second walk of the game. And this will bring up St. Berger. Saint, one of 2 that attends Gilbert Middle School, whereas the rest of the team attends Ames. There's a ball in the dirt, and Danielson will get a stolen base out of the deal. Berger, one of 9 children. Joey Franzen on deck, wears number 3, perhaps because he's the 3rd child in the family. And a ball in the dirt there, good job by catcher. Ball outside. So this is very interesting. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. In a perfect world, that is a 4th ball, so Berger will walk. And we will have another visit to the mound. This visit is brought to you by Keen Construction. A lot of these 8th grade boys are thinking about who can build them a multi-million-dollar grain bin storage unit. And as such, very strategic marketing for Keen Construction to put their logo in center field. We appreciate the support of Mr. Franzen, owner of Keen Construction. Speaking of which, his son, Joey, is at bat. Boy, this is an interesting meeting between the coach and the pitcher. That's kind of what it looks like when I'm reminding my son why he needs to turn the closet light off. So bottom of 4, Ames down 6-2, runners on first and second. There's a ball in the dirt, beautiful job by the catcher. So often you see a pitcher fire back with a nice strike after that meeting with the coach. Not so this time. And Franzen ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Ball inside, so 3-0. We are in minute 88. I mean, there is a world where we bat for 12 minutes, score 5 runs, and just win this one without having to send Dressler back out there. It is possible. Top of the order coming. And there is a passed ball, which again will not get counted as a stolen base for Danielson or Berger, since it was a walk of Franzen. So all was going well for Ankeny. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have another timeout here. There's got to be a max. Please don't tell me we're gonna have a pitching change. Oh, we're going to have another pitching change? Man, oh man, oh man. This is getting interesting. We'll take a break here while the new Ankeny pitcher warms up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Elijah Deerdorf up to bat. think so. I think so. So here we go. Bottom of 4, 6'2", bases loaded. Elijah Deerdorf is going to bring a wooden bat to the plate. You may have seen Graydon Bancroft using this. The idea is it's just a teensy bit slower swing. If you feel like you're too far ahead of the pitcher, I think it's just a little bit of a heavier bat, and should conceivably allow for just as good a contact. Case in point, Deerdorf way in front of that one. There's a ball outside. Tell you, sports at this level are so fun. 2 pitchers ago, a kid was 5'11", 180. This pitcher's maybe 4'11", 90. So bases loaded, Ames down 4. This is your batting average leader, Elijah Deerdorf. And he does swing at a second strike. Could watch for Ankeny to erupt in joyous celebration if they're able to get Elijah, Ames's .533 batter, out in this predicament. There's a ball in the dirt. Full count. You can cut the tension with a knife. 93 minutes into the game. Bases loaded. Elijah does have a home run, and he'll take one outside. And that'll put the pressure on Lucas Dressler, who does represent the go-ahead run. Now here's what's really fun. Dressler comes into today's second best batting average. And there is a world where if he hits one in a good enough gap in the outfield, Deerdorf could score from first. There's nobody on this team you'd rather have represent the tying run than Elijah Deerdorf. So Ames down 6-3. Doing all this with 2 outs. A very strategic play by the Ankeny coach to pull his man-child pitcher in an effort to save his arm, and Dressler is going to ground out to third. A nice play by the third baseman. Now, silver lining is we're going to be able to get another inning in, as we are only in minute 93. So, 6-3, the score. Will go to the 5th. Take a break. Kevin, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. I think that's what they're doing. I don't know. Do you know how they do those drops? Like drop 5, drop 3. So it's the length minus the weight. And so they can have a 5-ounce difference at this level, but then I think at the high school you can only have a 3-ounce difference.
Oh, really?
And so sometimes I know Colton owns a bat of both weights, and he just uses the heavier one against the slower pitcher. So that's it.
I'll buy it.
Okay. Matt, why are we worried about time?
We're not. I think it was miscommunication now.
Got it. We're good. You just need to be listening to the broadcast, Luke. I mentioned it 15 times. Okay, so 93 minutes in. This will be our last inning. There's Matt Burrell, your game changer, rock star. He's the one counting balls, strikes, runs. So we'll have a 1-inning game to settle this one here. Lucas Dressler back on the mound for the Ames Storm. And there's a hard hit ball to right field. That's going to get over the right fielder St. Berger's head. Berger will get it in on time, and the runner will be held to a stand-up double. Not the way you want to start a close game like this, but nonetheless, such is life. It's that time of the game where you can hear the games behind us getting a little bit more exciting. Tensions rising. We are, again, in pool play, meaning whether you have 10, 12, 14, 16 teams, the wins, the losses, the runs allowed, all combine for a seeding that ignites a tournament tomorrow, a single elimination tournament. So it's not do or die today, but the better you do today, the easier you get to start the day tomorrow. Ames Storm had a contest last year where they lost both games on Saturday, made the silver bracket. There was some bad weather, and they showed up for their first game, but the opposing team forfeit, so they were automatically in the second and final championship game. They're in the championship game as Dressler gets the strikeout there. They're in the championship game of the silver bracket, having not won a game all weekend, still lost, and got a medal for second place. And at least one of the mothers would not allow her son to accept the medal because they'd literally gone 0-3 that weekend and still got a medal. So Dressler with the strikeout there. It's his second out of the game, individually speaking. Nobody with more than Dahlberg, who's got 3. I alluded to this earlier. Dahlberg, a perfect 16 for 16 this year on balls hit to him that would be credited an error if he didn't catch them. Similarly, among those with over 40 such chances, Graydon Bancroft second. There is a hard hit ball that is going to fall over Bancroft's head. St. Berger has been busy in right field. So of those with more than 30 error-worthy defensive opportunities, Graydon Bancroft second, converting 93% of his chances to outs, and Colton Hibbing first, converting 94% of his chances to outs. Both have only made 3 errors all year, despite over 40 such opportunities. There is a throw down. Oh, and a bit of a bummer here. So, runner from first stole. Hibbing opted to throw him down. Wasn't fielded by Deerdorf, got through the wickets of Danielson as well. Wound up in the center fielder Dahlberg's arms. Meanwhile, runner from third scores. And we've got a score here of 7-3 with just 1 out, top of 5. There, boy, this team, they just punch the ball better. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody better at just punching the ball, just putting the bat out there, letting the bat do the work. There's a fascinating statistic in the major leagues right now. Last year's leader in batting average, literally the best hitter on the planet, also registered the slowest bat speed. You know, they got analytics for everything, but the slowest bat speed. And, you know, the discovery is amazing, because what was going on there is that the slower you swing your bat, the more likely it is to stay in the strike zone, and essentially you let the bat do the work. And that is how the cookie crumbled for last year's Major League Baseball #1 batting average leader. So sometimes, you know, you don't have to crush it to the moon. I know that's how golf works. There's a hard hit ball to the shortstop, Elijah Deerdorf. He is going to one hop it to Bancroft. But Bancroft does scoop it, get the out. Meanwhile, it's the thing I love about Coach Deerdorf the most. He will heartily exhort and then come right back with encouragement. The exhortation there was for Bancroft after getting the out at first to run at the runner on third, who was playing games. Speaking of Bancroft, he's going to get a chance here at the out, and he does get it. Two-hands it securely.
Everyone hit. I could not see it. Cool thing. Everyone a bunch of bats, all right?
Who's up?
Me. You alright?
What's the score? It's a sting. It's not like
8-3.
8-3.
Yep.
Hey, down by 5.
6.
Okay, we're in minute 104, so this will be it. I think I just felt the weather come down a degree, typical of the 4:30 time slot. You wouldn't know it by looking at Grant Franzen. Little brothers Grant, Franzen, and Crew Hibbing, favorites among the boys. Grant, a favorite because we probably need to do a deep dive on this, but he might be taller and or heavier than his brother Joey. So Ames down 8-3, bottom of 5. This would just be great for the boys' confidence if they could have a big fat rally here. This is Finn Burrell stepping into the box. Burrell wears batter or number 1, and he's a lefty. Not real often he leads off when you're batting behind the number 1 on base percentage hitter, Lucas Dressler. There's a ball low. The boys in the dugout right now are talking about how slow the pitcher is. I have to say I agree, but there's a strike. Back-to-back games today with no obnoxious points administered. Near perfect day in Ankeny, Iowa. Burrell takes one outside. So we have a full count here. There's a ball in the dirt, so Burrell's aboard. Let's go, Colton. So a good day of on-base percent activity for Finn Burrell. Here is your new alone atop the no strikeout mountain. With Dahlberg's 4th strikeout earlier, Hibbing alone atop the no strikeout mountain. Just 3 this year. Look for him to walk or put it in play. Burrell at first. We were joking earlier, probably the fastest kid in the middle school, above 150 pounds. There is a ball in the dirt to Hibbing, who's ahead in the count here, 2 balls, no strikes. That stolen base by Burrell will take away the force out potential. Every parent wants their child to have a good last at bat so that they get the luxury of talking to their child on the way home. There's a pitch outside, so Hibbing ahead in the count here, 3-0. Don't know if he'll get the take sign or not. Oh, he's going to pop one up. Catcher is going for it. Catcher not able to field it. I tell you what. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. If there's one thing that there's not a lot of drop-off from Little League to AAA 8th grade baseball, it's the ability for a catcher to field a pop-up. So Hibbing cheats death and is going to flare one right at the second, right at the center fielder. And he is out. So Graydon Bancroft up to bat. Ball outside. Big swing from Bancroft there. Bancroft has had late game heroics. Last year he hit 10 home runs, and I believe 7 of those came in his last at bat of the game. Bancroft, one of 2 to make the JV team at the high school. Swing and a miss there by Bancroft as Burrell trying to steal second. So we'll do it again here. Ball high. Good active base running there from Burrell as he pretends to steal third. Ball outside. And Bancroft is going to pop that one out to second. And this will bring up Landon Dahlberg. Ames down to their last out. Dahlberg takes a strike. We'll be back tomorrow, of course. And Dahlberg is going to pop out to second base to end the game. So Ames loses 8-3, falls to 3-10 on the year. We'll shut her down and hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.